And that breaking news, a deadly shooting involving an ICE officer who killed a man during an enforcement operation in Houston's East End.
Yeah, the feds say the man rammed an ICE vehicle during a traffic stop. This happened at the intersection of Canal and Wayside just before 7 o'clock this morning.
We have team coverage for you this evening. Katira Winfrey, she leads us off. She's worked the scene all afternoon for us. Katira, what all have you been able to learn?
Well, Lynn and Mia, the scene is clear now, but we've started hearing from multiple local leaders and state representatives or state Congresswoman Sylvia Garcia, all of them calling for a thorough investigation into what happened here. Meanwhile, people in this community say they are having to deal with the weight of all of this. Now, here's what we know so far. Much of the information is coming from federal authorities and much of it questioned by the people here in the East End. Homeland Security says ICE agents were conducting an operation targeting a, quote, illegal alien. But while conducting a traffic stop, they say the driver rammed an agent's vehicle. We believe it was a white work van seen in multiple surveillance video clips reviewed by KHOU 11. DHS went on to say an ICE agent fired his weapon in self-defense, hitting that driver. The man was rushed to the hospital where he later died. In one piece of video, we see a man on the ground with agents standing above him, but it's unclear if that's the man who was killed.
It feels bad. It feels terrible. Regardless, these are human beings. And regardless of immigration status, people come from different countries here for different circumstances.
And community members and local state leaders, as I mentioned, say they are calling for transparency, also asking for an independent investigation. City Council member Joaquin Martinez released the statement a short time ago, also saying that his office is aware and urging the community to let the process move forward, also asking that it be done in transparency. Reporting live in Houston, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.
Katira Winfrey bringing us up to speed. Thank you.
All right, let's now join Anieli Ruiz. You've been speaking with people in the neighborhood. What are they telling you?
Well, guys, I actually spoke to one of the family members of one of the men that was detained. They tell me that they were actually picked up from their home. We're headed to a construction site. They're all construction workers that help build homes not far from here. And they tell us their boss picked them up. They were pulled over by unmarked vehicles. He actually called his wife saying, hey, there's some vehicles that are following us. He really wasn't sure what was happening. He hung up. The wife tried calling him back several times, but she could not get a hold of him. Obviously very frightening for her when she heard that there was somebody that was killed. Fortunately, she said it wasn't her loved one, but now she fears for her husband because she says he doesn't know how to read and he doesn't know how to write. So she's not really quite sure what he's going to be signing or what documents he'll be signing while he's being detained during ICE custody right now. Again, a very scary situation, like I said, for this family who they were fearing the worst, but they say that their loved one is okay. He is alive. And now obviously they're praying for the family who has lost their loved one. They tell me that the person who died actually has a family member. One of his kids is in the Marines and was actually trying to fix his legal status here in the U.S. So all of this information is still unfolding out here, back out here live. We're hoping to be able to speak to more family members, to get more community video out here, to see what exactly happened and how all of this transpired. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Anieli, thank you for the update there. DHS now says its Inspector General is investigating today's shooting while the FBI investigates the alleged attempt to run over ICE agents.
We are also learning more about the man those agents shot and killed. KHOU 11 Investigates has been looking into the background of Lorenzo Salgado. Jeremy Rogowski here now with what you've learned.
Yeah, guys, records show Lorenzo Salgado has deep roots in Houston. He and his wife have owned a home in the East End for about 27 years, just a few minutes from where this morning's shooting occurred. Records also show he's had a Texas driver's license since 1993.
Jeremy, does Salgado have a criminal history?
Yeah, we searched Harris and surrounding counties, DPS, and federal court records, found no criminal cases, although an ICE spokesperson says Salgado was in the country illegally.
Interested to know, what do we know about his family here?
I briefly spoke with a son in his late 20s. He asked for privacy during this very difficult time.
All right, Jeremy Rogowski with an update on the family. Thank you.
Sure.
And we will be staying on top of this story throughout the night for you. We know you have a lot of questions here, so do we. We're working to get you those answers. We'll have the latest developments across all our platforms.